Hey everyone, this is Brian here from Light Junction. Gonna talk to you today about a brand new release from JETBeam. It's the second installment of the TCR Titanium line. This light, everybody's been waiting on this light. We've fielded plenty of pre-orders and lots of questions, and up until now JETBeam's been pretty secretive about the details of the new TCR20. It has just arrived to us today, and we're going to do an unboxing in this video, kind of show you the ins and outs of this light, go over some of the specs on there, and make it ready to buy for you guys today. So the TCR20 was announced quite a while ago. Been some delays in getting it here, but it's now here. It came in two different patterns, the straight and oblique pattern. JETBeam recently kind of had a renumbering system, so the TCR20 is going to be the straight one, TCR21 is going to be the oblique pattern. If you've already placed an order, don't worry. If you placed an order for a TCR20 oblique, you'll be getting a TCR21. Let's get right into the unboxing, and I'm going to start with a TCR21 here. Comes in a nice little collector's case. Inside we've got an owner's manual, a certificate of approval card, the JETBeam warranty card with all the information here. We've got the included accessories, which are a clip, got two sets of screws, the hex key for putting the clip on, and the two silicone replacement O-rings here. And then we've got the flashlight itself. So let's pull the TCR21 out of the box and we'll talk about it in a little bit. At first glance, the finish on this light is incredible. You see kind of the brass or gold inlays and the knurling on this one. The stainless steel finish is flawless. The only marks on here are ones that have been put by me with my fingerprints, and we'll get those cleaned off after we do this. So let's talk about some of the specifics of the light. This light takes a bunch of different batteries. It can use a single CR123 primary or rechargeable, a 14500 lithium-ion battery, or a AA battery. It does all this without any extra parts or pieces. No battery adapters or extender tubes or anything like that. It's all built into the light itself. The light measures at about 1 1/8 inches diameter, or 22.4 millimeters, 4 3/32 length, or about 104 millimeters long, weighs 160 grams without the battery. It's a stout light. It feels very well made. Max output on this guy is 500 lumens. Just like the TCR10, it does have an adjustment ring. This one's an infinite adjustment ring. That you can go all the way from 500 lumens to 0.1 lumens for low mode. And then it also does have an SOS and a strobe. At 500 lumens with a 14500 lithium-ion battery, said to run for 1.4 hours, all the way down low at 55 hours. So it's got the latest update in the integrated circuit to allow for the maximum efficiency of power with this light. 150 meter beam distance. It has got a impact rating of 1.5 meters, and the waterproof rating is IPX8. So we talked about the accessories that it comes with. Some of the stuff you can buy additional to the included accessories are a window brake node that screws right on the back here on the on-off switch, and a tritium gas stick for self-defense purposes should you so choose to do that. Light operates by a pretty neat little operation here. It's got kind of a three-prong twist on and off pattern at the back, and then the selector ring here spins around so you can select your stuff. In the selector ring, in between the regular bright mode settings and the strobe settings, is a standby function. So if you want to turn it on at the back here and leave it on, you can turn it to standby, and it goes to very little power drain. So let's go ahead and power this light up, and we'll walk through some of the operations so you can see what this little guy does. Here's what I was talking about it accepting a bunch of different batteries without having an additional accessory tube that you have to worry about keeping up with. So this design allows for variable length. So you can put 14500 or AA length batteries in it, or CR123 batteries in it. I'm going to use the 14500 battery to start with. So we drop it into the sleeve. Let's screw it down. Maybe you put the longer battery in here. You don't have to crank down on it with full force. You just tighten it till it's snug. And there we go. So there's the length of what the flashlight looks like with the longer 14500 AA size battery in it. Straight to the operation. I've already turned it on in the back, but clockwise off, counterclockwise on. It's just like a little eighth of a turn click. Start by rotating clockwise, and the light jumps into the lowest mode here, which is 0.1 lumens, and then a nice smooth turn all the way up to turbo, which is 500 lumens. Plenty bright with this guy. It's got a nice beam in it. We'll do some beam shots in a later video once we get that set up. The reflector is a semi-deep reflector with an orange peel design on the inside, so it's going to be a nice smooth beam. It's going to be a good mix between flood and throw for a light of this size. So all the way up to dial up, you got that infinite adjustment. Then we get to standby. Standby's got a nice little, easy feelable click here to let you know that it's off. One click to the left of standby, and we've got our strobe. One more click to the left, excuse me, we got SOS. One more click to the left, and we got a nice strobe for you. Back to SOS, back to standby, and then on into the light adjustment itself. I'm really impressed with this light. It feels really good. The quality is there. I mean, with most of JETBeam stuff, the quality is always there, but this light, the finish is fantastic. It looks great. This is what the light looks like as far as the length goes with the 14500 length battery. I'll go ahead and pull the TCR20 out of the box, which is going to be an identical makeup, design, length, weight, everything else, except for the cutaway. So the oblique, it's got kind of alternate pattern slanted cutaway. The straight design has got a straight design on the flashlight head and the selector ring. Other than that, the light itself is identical. We'll open this guy up, and with this, I'm going to use a rechargeable 123 battery to power it up. Drop the battery in the tube. Screw it down here. There's your difference in the length of the light depending on the batteries that you've got in it. A little bit shorter, no space. Weight, very little difference between the two batteries. But they operate in the same exact way. I'll turn it on. One click to the left is SOS. Second click is to the strobe. And then on to the right for the infinite adjustment brightness setting. Really like this. This feels really smooth here. This is a fantastic light, and I know all you guys that have pre-ordered this light or are yet to order this are going to be excited to get this because this is going to be a great addition. As always, JETBeam prefers Cree LEDs. This is a Cree XPL emitter that's in this guy. Many, many years, thousands of hours of runtime from this guy without any issues. And of course, if you do have issues, JETBeam's got a great warranty that they stand behind. This is what these two lights look like. Good little lights. I have with me here on the other side the TCR10, which was the predecessor to these lights, and you can kind of see some of the design difference. I personally think that this is a pretty massive upgrade. The fit and finish of it just looks so much better to me. As far as overall length goes, it's about the same if you have a CR123 battery in it. It's a little bit heavier. To me, that just kind of feels more substantial. So it's not heavy. That's not going to be a detriment at all. Feels more substantial. You do have the clip that you can install yourself. I kind of like the look of the light without the clip. So by carrying it in the pocket or putting it somewhere like that, I think it's a very useful light. I also like the way it feels in the hand versus the TCR10. Just a little bit more of a smooth feeling. But there we go. That's kind of the gist of it. The JETBeam TCR20 and TCR21 straight and oblique models. We've got them here right now. We also, these are limited production lights. Each light, it's got stamped on it the number of the production units. So this one is 86 out of 500. We have the privilege of today, with our shipment, we actually got the first 10 of each one of these. So we've got production models 1 through 10 on both the TCR20 and TCR21. Make sure you stop by lightjunction.com. You can pick up one of the original or one of the low edition models before they run out. We'll still have plenty of them after that, the higher edition models, should you choose to do so. If you have any questions, shoot us an email, give us a call, chat with us online. We're here to help and answer any questions you might have. Thanks for watching this video. We'll come at you with other videos in the future. Have a great day.